In early May of 2025, we packed up the family and headed south to Durango, Colorado for a weekend of fun in the sun. The primary driver of the trip was to attend a youth soccer tournament for our boys, but we also took the opportunity to do some paddling while we were in the area, and so on our first day, we met up with my friend David, and together we all ran the town section of the Animas through Durango. All right, welcome to the Animas River. Technically, it's the Rio de las Animas Perdidas, or the River of Lost Souls, but everyone just calls it the Rio Animas. So we're here in Durango. Oh God, we're in that guy's way. We're getting ready here at the 32nd Street access. We're about to go run the Durango Town Run. Should be a good time. So easy rapids. Let's get to it. Cool. How are ya? Forwards, forwards. Woo! Keep it coming, keep it coming. And take a break. Woo! It's epic Class 1 whitewater. Just can't get enough of it. All right, take a break. Okay, forward 2, please. We're here on river right. Okay. Okay, keep it going. Okay. We're gonna kind of go center left. Okay, keep going, and take a break. All right. Yep. Cool bridge. Neat old bridge. Definitely an original bridge that's been like added on and modified several times.
So we had lunch.
Hey, China Cafe. Take a break. Squeeze play. Hey, good looking. How you doing?
Nice.
Yeah. You feeling as good as you look?
Yeah.
Splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy. Woo! Good.
Is there a hotel right by here?
Yeah, it's a little bit over that way, but. Okay, forwards. Okay, take a break. Okay, forwards. Forward 2. All right. Woo! Okay, Otis, hop out, grab us. Thanks, buddy. Nice. Ow! Yeah, buddy. Okay, keep going, and take a break. Woo! All right. Forwards. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Woo! All right, take a break. All right. Woo!
It is.
Woo! Just to the right of that thing. Woo! Ooh, fell over a little bit. Oh, got another one here. Hang on. We're okay. Nothing.
Hurry!
What are you doing with your life? What is it that you say it is you do here?
Trying to get up on it and do a nice little spin for you. It's a little slippity.
Yeah, a little snotty on there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, riding the ball. Whoa.
Oh, he's brave.
Whoa.
I meant guinea pig, okay? I meant guinea pig.
Very good.
Fried duck head.
Woo! Fried
Fried
duck
duck
heads.
guts.
Fried duck guts.
It's a thing.
I give everybody a high five at the end of my videos. I got to.
You know the drill.
Yep. The next day, we had a sizable gap between games, so we took the opportunity to head out to the woods and soon found ourselves very near the edge of the Weminuche Wilderness alongside the Florida River. This was a river I had long wanted to explore and check out, and while I was there, I tried to make the most of the opportunity. All right, hello from the Florida River. Get a little closer so you can hear me. Yeah, we're on the side of the Florida River, upstream from Durango, Colorado. Transfer Park Campground is right there at the end of the road, just above the reservoir. So, wanted to come up, do a little paddling. There's a really nice gorge just upstream around the corner. It looks really nice, quite a few good drops in there. Good looking rapids, doesn't look too heinous. But since I'm by myself, not with my usual crew, definitely not gonna take it on today, but definitely one to file away for later. So, but I am gonna do this little short beboppy section down to where my family is chilling down there on the river. So let's at least give this a go. Better than nothing. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching another episode. As always, I do appreciate you tuning in and watching these. I do also appreciate the comments you've been leaving me here, as well as on other social media, telling me how much you like these. So they are a lot of work, but knowing that you guys are out there watching these and enjoying it really makes it worthwhile. So thank you. This was a really fun one. I'd always spent a lot of time in Durango growing up, but hadn't really done any paddling down there. So nice to meet up with David. Nice to do some paddling. Nice way to spend the time, the off time during the tournament. So I'm first going to touch upon the history a little bit, and then I'll get to the geology in a bit. The history kind of stems from the geology. So people have been around the Durango area for a long time. It's at a natural crossroads, kind of between the mountains and the deserts, kind of between east and west. People have lived here for a long time. Ancestral Puebloans, obviously, are some of the most famous, about 30 miles, 30 minutes west over near Cortez and Mesa Verde. Also a lot of just native peoples coming and going and passing through time immemorial. Like most communities or many communities in Colorado, the railroad is really responsible for putting Durango on the map. The Denver and Rio Grande Western showed up in the early 1880s, and like it did in many places like Salida and Gunnison and other places, it really laid out the town, and that's what really caused the town to spring up and flourish. So Durango was kind of the central point for a lot of the industry around it. So a lot of the timber, agriculture, livestock, and then more importantly, the mining up in the San Juan Mountains and in the mountains around. Durango was kind of a central staging area for a lot of that, where a lot of the trade between all those different industries happened, and where stuff came from markets outside of the state came in, and the products then went back out to other places beyond. So it's kind of always been a natural crossroads. The Durango and Silverton train, which is today kind of one of the main economic drivers in town, or it was for a long time, is definitely a big visible piece of this history. The geology, which kind of created the big mining boom, which led to the railroad and all of this. The San Juan Mountains are obviously a very visible uplift in southwest Colorado. A lot of the area, like the subgroups within sub-areas within the San Juan Mountains, there's a lot of calderas, the Silverton caldera, the La Garita caldera, the Creed caldera, and it's these sort of calderas that lead to the fantastic mineral wealth that has been pulled out of the San Juans. That's what led to the development of mines around Silverton and to the existence of the railroad here. On a larger sense, the uplift of the San Juans really created a big, long general uplift from really the San Juan Basin down in northern New Mexico all the way up to the peaks of the San Juan. Today you can see that pretty well just north of Durango in the hills and mountains out there that all kind of rise in the same direction. Likewise, just south of town, southwest and southeast of town, you can see some really cool hogbacks that, again, all uplift in the same direction up towards the mountain. There's also some really cool glacial features just north of town. The valley of Hermosa, between Hermosa and Durango, that big flat bottom U-shaped valley was generated by glacier, and glacial processes cutting that valley out. So pretty neat. Right in town itself, the most visible layers are the Mesa Verde sandstones, which are the same rock types that we saw back in the recent videos around Coal Creek last year, Anthracite Creek in the North Fork, Gunnison this year. Some of those coal layers were mined pretty extensively southwest and southeast of town, areas called Wildcat Canyon, Horse Gulch, where a lot of the coal for the early Durango train operations, as well as the big smelter that used to operate in Durango. It's what gives the Whitewater Park rapids of Smelter Rapids their name today. That's where all that coal came from. The Mesa Verde kind of rises a few different places around town as well. Just west of town, you can see some Mancus shale like hillsides. Really pretty evident when you see those, what those are. A little bit further north, once you trend out kind of into the mountains where we were, also around like Hermosa, Trimble Hot Springs, the striking red cliffs, and then the gray cliffs as you get up towards like Purgatory and Cascade. The White Cliffs on top, up by Lemon Reservoir, is a good example of these. The White Cliffs on top are the Hermosa Formation, and then the Red Cliffs underneath that are the Permian-era Cutler Formation. Going up into Lemon Reservoir, beyond that, it really quickly gets into, there's a little bit of Leadville limestone, but then very quickly beyond that, you get into what's called the Eolus granite. And that's kind of the really hard Precambrian bedrock that is kind of what a lot of people consider to be like the true heart of the San Juans. This is the same rock that creates the gorges in the famous Vallecito Canyon, as well as in like the Los Pinos and the Florida River here. Really hard, really beautiful granite. So, yeah, thanks for a little tour around there. Really appreciate you tuning in, watch another one. See you out there for the next one.